Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode where I am playing the game Journey. If you're not familiar with the game Journey, it's a gorgeous little game where you play as sort of this, like, cloth person creature, and you go through this like amazing spiritual experience. Essentially, you're paired with somebody who is random, sometimes multiple people, through different levels, and you get to find out who they are at the end. It's a game very near and dear to my heart. I watched Stampy play it. If anyone remembers Stampy, oh my god, when I was younger, and I think it really, I don't know, it means a lot to me. It's just such a gorgeous game in the music and the visuals and the storytelling, and I know it's very artistic, and it's just a game that is really near and dear to my heart. I'm doing this as part of like my nostalgia series, so as of recording this, I'm streaming Life is Strange. I might still be streaming Life is Strange when this goes up, or I might be streaming something else. But I want to kind of go through and play back some of my old favourites to kind of get you guys up to speed with who I am, what kind of games I like, and also just, you know, something a little bit fun. As well as, you know, some new games that are catching my eye. So yeah, this is going to be really fun. I'm recording these rather than streaming them, so they'll be coming out kind of on a weekly-ish basis is my goal. So yeah, let me know if you like these series. Let me know if you have any suggestions for games like Journey, especially any new ones that I haven't played before. Anything that's sort of artistic and short like this is definitely in my wheelhouse. I will be talking a little bit about my spirituality and my own journey on that as well, because this game definitely evokes my own feelings. So be prepared for a little bit of that discussion, a little bit of, I guess, theology as well. So yeah, let's get started. I'm excited to show you guys this game. And the music is really, really beautiful. I'll try and be like quiet and cozy throughout this, because this game just kind of requires your attention. There is also a meditation feature, which I will show you briefly, but we probably won't do like a 20-minute meditation in the middle of recording, because I think that will derail a little bit from the goal. But yeah. God, this music is so nostalgic. And the opening sequence. I'm impressed as well, because this is a pretty old game, and the graphics, I mean, I think they really hold up. I think it's just so beautiful. The art style as well, I mean, it's truly just, God. This little guy's so nostalgic to me. I love the way they look. I can't remember if I mentioned, but a huge feature of this game is that you play multiplayer and you don't know who you're playing with until the end of the game. Sometimes it's multiple people, which I really love. And you communicate through these little, like, chimes. Oh, that's my little symbol! I love that. Let's do a big chime. But yeah, this game is really beautiful. It's very, like, minimalistic, as you can see, which I love. And I like that it doesn't tell you where to go, it just sort of guides you with, like, environmental storytelling, you know? I have played this game before, by the way, and I have watched playthroughs of this game. It's very near and dear to my heart, so I do sort of know what I'm doing. But it is just such a beautiful experience. And I recommend you play it yourself if you can, because, I mean, look at this. God. That's so beautiful. Oh, I love when I get to slide, it's so fun. So as I've mentioned, I've played this game before. So this opening is so beautiful to me. And you'll see when we get to like the chapter selection that I've played this before. There are about 5 chapters, I think, 6 maybe. And I'm familiar with that. Get up there, little guy. And also the story is kind of up for interpretation, which I love. So I'd love for you to tell me what you think the story is about as we get through it together. I'll tell you my own interpretation, but, you know, I like a game with a bit of an ambiguous story in that way. Really sort of ambiguous storytelling. So this is the flying mechanic. And I love it. You just sort of float. Gosh, I love it so much. So I'm trying to remember where to go as well, because it's sort of environmental storytelling. There's lots of things that I haven't uncovered in this game as well. There's so many like Easter eggs and little spots. Again, especially because it's a game that sort of it directs your attention to places, but it doesn't tell you where to go, I think. Which is amazing. I don't think I've explored this section yet, which I'm excited for. This does not look familiar to me. But yeah. So I think this game was really important to my own spirituality sort of growing up. So I would loosely describe myself as pagan. Where's this place? Okay, it's a bit of sand. Oh, there's like a, I missed this the first time round when I played it. That's really cool. It's like a little, fresco, I suppose. Oh, wow. Gorgeous. Yeah, I would loosely describe myself as pagan, but, you know, we'll sort of see. Because I think labels are a bit restrictive, especially when it comes to something like spirituality. I very strongly used to identify as, like, a pagan and a witch, and my spirituality has sort of changed as I've grown up. Again, I think those labels are kind of constructing. I think they mean different things to different people, so I don't know how useful they are. But this game has sort of really helped, because also I try and borrow inspiration from a variety of places, while being obviously like aware of the cultures and stuff. But, you know, I think if you call it pagan and you limit yourself to like one source, like ancient Greek texts, for example, ancient Greek philosophers, there's a lot of wisdom there, but you limit yourself and you miss out on a bunch of wisdom, you know? Okay, so this is when I did my first playthrough, when I played through by myself. These are like the achievements, so you can get these little, they're like my own symbols. You can get these little symbols in places, and I guess once you collect them all, you get something. So I'm going to try and collect those the next time round. We'll see. These are also the chapter selects. So, like, it's those symbols there, which you can see. The little white one. So these are chapter selects. We're just going to start from the beginning, but we can sort of come back to them as and when we need, which I think is amazing. Yeah, I mean, I think the lore of the game as well is really, really beautiful. I won't spoil it. It's not really a game. Come on, go up, little buddy. There's no button to jump. He just sort of automatically jumps. How do I get up there? I know there's a way. There we go. Here's the way. So yeah, I try and like take wisdom from a variety of sources as well, because I think we tend to, there we go. I think we tend to, I mean, I was going to talk, but something's happening. The lore is happening. Oh my gosh. The ribbons. How beautiful. Gonna be quiet while this happens, because it's so like gorgeous to me, you know. I just want to focus on the game. It just sort of draws me in. I'll finish speaking in a second once the cutscene's done. I'm always really interested in this figure and what different people think that they represent. We'll see more of them throughout the game, but I like to think they sort of represent like inner consciousness or inner drive. for the main character. But yeah, I mean, I guess it could be like a religious figure, a god. There's so many different interpretations, which I think is beautiful. Especially, yeah, it's one of my favorite things about games like this, is that it means so much to different people. Like the tapestry, it really reminds me of the, like, oh my god, I'm gonna blank on the name, but it's like red something pottery, braised pottery or something, I should remember, but you know, the red pottery of ancient Greece, it really reminds me of that. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I try and get my spirituality from a variety of places. Isn't just, you know, there's so many wisdom to be found in so many different stories, both like mythic stories but also modern stories too, you know, there's nuggets of wisdom in everything, and I think we tend to restrict the idea of spirituality into just, you know, very narrow idea of like crystals and chakras or whatever, right? And we have to get it from these wise teachers, and we have this very idea of what that looks like, rather than life as a teacher, the universe as a teacher, nature as a teacher, etc. But also, all of us are teachers, and all of us have the capacity to have that wisdom inside of us in different ways of the way that we learn that stuff, you know, through our own life experiences. And a child can be a teacher just as much as somebody in their 80s, which I find super interesting. Anyway, back to the game. I'm going to have to sort of focus on. So, I remember this so vividly. So this puzzle here is to get the bridge complete, I think, which is so cool. If we keep an eye out, we might find a friend. A friend! You get to like beep to each other, which I find really fun. And you like uncover stuff together, uncover the puzzle, which is really nice. This person really knows what they're doing because it's like they're speed running the game. Because we did not get a chance to figure that out yet. I mean, again, I know what's happening, but I didn't even get a chance to show you around. This person means business. Yeah, I know I'm coming. They're beeping at me. This, I will say, is relatively stressful because people just sort of like to beep at you. Are they going up already? I want to do this section first. I want to take my time. Beep, beep, beep. We'll be friends. There's sort of different sections to this, which I love. Are they gonna do it? I don't want to rob them of the experience of doing it. I think they're doing it, okay. They can so do it. Sweet. So the puzzle is to sort of like go and find those things. And then they build the bridge over the top. Which I think is so lovely. Ooh, there's a thing up there I want to get actually. We'll get this one. I don't know where are they going? Oh, they're behind me. Okay. Let me go up here. Thank you. And there's a fresco back here that I want to grab. I remember this. I want to see what that little symbol is. I'm going to remember that little symbol because sometimes you get different people and they're marked by the different symbols. Oh, Aww, so cute. Okay, hold on. I wanna get the... Oh, come on, buddy. You gotta get up there. Go. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, we'll try again. I can make it. Okay, do you know what? I'll just give up on that one. It's fine. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's okay. I want to see what this thing is over here. Where are they going? Are they going again? They make it look so effortless. How did they do that? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me try again. I can do this. I did it! Okay, great. Sweet. This one already? I don't think we did. I can't keep track. This is a fun little puzzle. Let me... Up here, thank you. I feel like there's supposed to be a thing that we're supposed to do here, but I'm not seeing it. There's another one there. Of those little ribbon things. Oh, and there's a shiny thing there. I don't know where this person went. I know sometimes in this game you get people wanting to like speedrun it. Oh no! Friend's still there. Nice. Yeah, I know sometimes in this game you get people wanting to speedrun it, which can be a bit of a frustration, because I don't know where they're going. There we go. That's done something. That's done the thing that I wanted. Yay. Very nice. It's kind of rebuilding the bridge. Is that everything? Or is there a section missing? Oh, I think that's everything. Beep. Beep beep, little friend. I love doing the little beep beeps. I know you could just sort of jump up there, but I don't want to do that. I want to walk up dramatically because I think that makes the game gorgeous. Oh, the music kicking in. Gosh, this game has such a good soundtrack. This is so cool. And then you light these up. And you come together. And you meditate. And that, I believe, is... after this cutscene, the end of level 1. I was getting a little preemptive there. See, I so wonder what this figure could be. I suppose it could be like a parental figure as well, maybe? Dressed in all white feels like it's giving a symbol of like purity or something, you know? That's kind of where I want to lean into it. Which is kind of making me think like self-conscious. Or conscience, I guess. Or like guardian angel, spirit guide, something along the lines of that, right? See, we built this bridge. And the fresco is sort of detailing what we just did, which I always find really cool. I think. Or maybe that's a train. Honestly, that could very well be a train. But it's all lit up. Which is beautiful. So we get to go with our friend. So there we go. That was the end of level 1. Episode 1. Thanks so much for joining. I'm going to go straight into recording episode 2, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. I think our friend has left us, so we'll get a new friend maybe on the next chapter. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, whenever it comes out.